So the next technology that I'm really excited about after 5G internet is virtual reality, augmented reality, and what we call mixed reality. Now, these are some very powerful technologies that are just now really being explored to their full potential. A lot of people have probably heard of headsets like the HTC Vive or the Oculus Rift and all of the amazing gaming experiences that are being built for those headsets, and also some of the new stuff with like Magic Leap and the HoloLens in the augmented reality arena. Now, those are amazing headsets, those are great experiences, but they're still not accessible to the public. So what I mean by that is, to buy a HoloLens myself, I have to go and spend around $3,000 or so, and for Magic Leap, it's going to cost me around $2,400 to $2,500 for Magic Leap. Forget the exact price, but the point here is these technologies are still rather expensive and are costing more than the average person kind of has put into their computers. So with that, these technologies are still not accessible. And even when you ask people, hey, have you tried virtual reality yet? Most of them have probably not, The only people that are really trying these technologies are early adopters like me, innovators, inventors, people really excited about the tech. But I think that there's going to be this overall trend that we're going to start to see of a platform which is going to allow the most stickiness to enable the most adoption of virtual reality and augmented reality. Now, what I mean by that, to give a more concrete example in this case, is whenever we're building content for an augmented reality audience, we're going to need to be able to have users collaborate both on their phones, on their PCs, also on their augmented reality headset, so the Magic Leap, the HoloLens, and even whatever other devices come out. So like wearables, for instance. So if we think about a conference room scenario, it's a classic collaboration scenario. Like, I really like virtual reality and augmented reality outside of the context of gaming. I'm most excited and most bullish on it in terms of how can we get people to engage and interact with one another and collaborate and really kind of create together. I want to explore how can we use virtual reality to create content? How can we use augmented reality to create content, right? So with that, one of the most sticky and impactful experiences, I believe, is going to be an experience which enables everyone on every device to collaborate. So in a given conference room, say we have a bunch of engineers collaborating on some new model of a car that they're going to be building, and they want to show the model in real time, which, by the way, this already is in the works at Ford. They have a car that they put in the middle of the floor, and then everyone's wearing a HoloLens, able to walk around the car and then project onto the car different body styles and different wheels and just different features that they're trying to look at building onto the car. So in that situation, imagine there also being another user who doesn't have a HoloLens but still wishes to participate, so they can pull out their phone, and using an app with augmented reality enabled, they can now see the car and also see the same stuff that everyone else is seeing in their HoloLens, but straight from their phone. Same thing with somebody who is located in New York, but the company's located in California, who's collaborating. They can also remote in and view the experience on their desktop computer or their CAD workstation, because they've been the one, modeling the files that they wish to show everybody else in their other office all the way across the United States. So what's cool here and what's really interesting is, we have a scenario of a bunch of people collaborating with one another in augmented reality, having a shared experience. Now, this shared experience is enabled by one of the technologies that I just talked about in one of my other videos, 5G, right? So 5G, or rather faster wireless internet connections, is going to be what is really going to drive and enable these shared experiences in virtual reality, augmented reality, or even mixed reality to be really possible. So stay tuned. I'm very excited about this technology. super excited about looking at ways in which we can empower people to create or build things, and basically just how can we inspire creativity in virtual reality. So I want to be building games in VR. I want to be building games in augmented reality. I don't want to have to be going from my AR headset or setup to my computer to start typing again using my keyboard and mouse, back to putting on my headset, testing things out. That's going to be very cumbersome and very, very confusing. And I think it's also hard to translate between what you're seeing, on your desktop to what you're able to experience in augmented reality itself. So I really want to explore, as a company, ways of developing software to enable creators to do stuff in augmented reality, because I think that is going to be one of the key and really, really innovative spaces that we're able to do a lot of damage in, and also just kind of advance general humanity in terms of computing. Stay tuned for my next video. We're going to be talking about probably the Internet of Things, and then also probably blockchain, and then why remote work is going to be the default.